Hi there, my name is Blade Wright, and today I'm going to begin a series called The Silver Spoon. I believe the Silver Spoon is information for the underprivileged. Um, a background here, I come from a single mom household, basically all the stereotypical things single mom household, uh, low income. I've lived in good and bad areas. I have a degree in psychology as well, and I've made my way into um, a few Fortune 100 companies. So I think someone with my experience, with sh- everything that these different socioeconomic statuses have to offer, that I'm the perfect individual to speak to anybody who's attempting to make their way up. So in this video, I just want to provide practical skills that can move you forward, things that I wish that I knew. Um, so, yeah, let's go ahead and begin. So, in lower socioeconomic status, sometimes, or in my experience, the communication or the willingness to create relationships is not there, partially due to the high crime rate. So, when we would walk around, we wouldn't necessarily be smiling, right? Because someone could think that you're a punk, or that's really the main thing. You don't want to look like a punk in a lower socioeconomic status environment, which kind of teaches you a lot of behaviors that stop you from getting into the middle class, right? I read this communication book, and it was talking about the importance of smiling at people. And you don't have to overdo it. Sorry, I got a text message there. You don't have to overdo it, but a soft smile or just not frowning at people goes a long way, right? And so that's the first thing. Also, using your hands when you talk, right? People love that. Gestures are a big deal. Another tool is asking questions to obtain common ground with someone, right? You're dealing with someone who's a 50-year-old Caucasian lady. You go up to her, right? You're just talking, and your common ground with her might be that you used to watch Golden Girls. Um, you guys start talking about Golden Girls, and then every time you see her, you have a new reference uh, from a Golden Girls episode because you used to watch that as well. Something that you cannot see as common ground, but you have common ground with everyone, whether it is like sports, having children, having pets, music, anything. Anything could be common ground. So you want to ask questions like, are you into sports? What's your favorite TV show? And the list goes on and on. You can find them online with ease. You could type in rapport building questions and go to the next event fully loaded, right? So that's a big deal. And then the way that you present yourself as well. So the way that you dress matters. Um, I know when we were in lower socioeconomic status, the hood, we would dress in a way that was intimidating. Again, because it's about survival. But that pushes you away from opportunity in the middle class environment because no one wants to deal with that at that level, right? They don't want to deal with a hostile person. You might not be hostile, but you have to understand that people go off of what you look like. They don't think with their mind, right? They think with their eyes. And their eyes are trained to believe certain things about certain outfits, right? I always say one of the best ways to conquer racism is to conquer classism first. So that's those are just a few tips on the social aspect, right? Smile, build rapport by asking questions that give you common ground. If you're not smiling, at least don't frown, and use your hands when you're talking to people as well to describe things, because it adds an additional communication. Also, lastly, when you're listening to someone, make sure you're letting them know you're listening by saying things in between their statements like, right, uh-huh, okay. And you can repeat to them what they said in their own words. So, man, it's just crazy how these kids are and blah blah blah. And like, oh, okay, so like you saying that was getting on your nerves this morning? Yeah, man, blah blah blah. That makes someone feel heard and keeps you connected to somebody. Um, Practice these skills for a week. In the comments, let me know what happens. Peace.